Welcome back. It's a mostly true story about Brett Favre.
Finding Favre is a film created by a Middleton man who's spent the last 18 years chasing an interview with Favre. And here to talk more about the film is the filmmaker Todd McWilliams. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
When did this journey all start? It's been a while.
So in 2006, I decided I wanted to make a movie. I came up on the sales side of the television business, but I bought myself a camera, taught myself to edit, and I just started calling people and trying to get an interview with Brett Favre. And it's a very difficult process because I'm a nobody, and some would give me interviews and some wouldn't. And I went down to Kill, Mississippi. I got a bunch of great interviews down there. I went to College Station. So I chronicled the journey as I went through the last 10 years. And I finally said, I got to make this movie because I'm never going to get to see or interview Brett Favre. So that's what I started doing last year.
Why Brett Favre? Just because it's Brett Favre?
I'm from Cuba City, Wisconsin.
Okay.
Grew up as a Packer fan. You know, when somebody is a fan for 16 years, really they're part of your family. So I decided he's the guy that I wanted to make the movie on, and I went after it.
We've seen some of the clips here from the film. I mean, and Favre's such a character.
Correct. And I've talked to him multiple times, but he just won't give an interview. And I get that. When you ask somebody for an interview, really you're letting them making you look good, you know, and they want to know that, and they don't know that about me.
So you talked to his
I've talked to his mother. I've talked to everybody.
So
I've surrounded him.
The next best thing.
What do you mean a mostly true story?
Well, some of it I had to make up because the NFL is very expensive as far as getting their rights.
Oh, so you can't use the footage.
No, so I had to. I originally thought I'd show it, you know, going this way, but then I turned the camera around and I started shooting it backwards as a fan. And, you know, so that was the part that changed everything. And after I realized that's the movie I was going to make, that changed my attitude in going to making the movie. So, you know, I've talked to everybody, I've traveled. It's been an incredible journey, a lot of great stories. I probably have 200 hours of video, which nobody wants to see.
My gosh.
But I've reduced it into a movie form.
How many people did you interview?
Probably 50 total.
And you never got Favre on camera?
Nope, never got Favre on camera. I've talked to him. But
you probably know more about Brett Favre than he expected you to find out without talking to him at all.
Yeah, I mean, he knows that I've worked on this. I've tried to get him. I do have 2 tickets at him for the Barrymore in case he does come.
Neat.
Brett?
I don't know if he's going to show up, but I'm hoping that's the case. But really, at this point, it's almost better if I don't meet him, because I think who you think people are and who they are probably different. And I have this opinion built on all these people, and I've never actually ever talked to him, you know, as an interview. So I'm not sure if I ever want to meet him at this point. I think it's more about the journey that I had going to it, which was fun.
Is this a one-shot deal, or do you have more movies in you?
Oh my gosh. I only do a movie every 10 years. Next one's going to be, I'll be a lot older, so I don't think so.
But it's a hobby at this point.
Yeah, it's an expensive hobby. I've told my wife it's cost me about $4,000, but I think it's more than that.
Yeah, probably. What a lot of fun, though.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I'm just excited to have somebody see something that I put so much work into.
And you have a chance to see it this coming Monday. Finding Favre will be at the Barrymore Theater Monday, April 11th, 7:30. You can purchase tickets at the door, online or by phone. It's $12 general admission. If you know Brett, give him a call. Maybe you can show up. There's 2 tickets waiting for him.